Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Deconstructing Topics podcast here in the beautiful New York City, Union Square. My name is David, and I'm your beautiful host of this podcast. We have a little podcast on the go, like always. We're doing something special. We're doing something crazy because you're the listener. And today, hey, listen, I'm just going to hit you guys with a disclaimer. My view and my view is my views only. It's not representative of any organization that I belong to or whatever the case might be. And today I had to just like it's hot from the press. People are asking me what I think about last night's United States presidential debate. And from what I'm hearing, I tell you, I did not see it. Number one, that's my thing. I did not watch the United States presidential election. I'm not a fan. I'm not too fond of neither parties, neither candidates. That's just my opinion. And once again, that's my opinion. But it's interesting how somebody just told me, I'm over here in Union Square, and somebody, I don't know where, I guess this beautiful sister, she was asking some questions about the chairs, and I don't know where. We went from the chairs that's in Union Square, the tables in Union Square, to basically ask me if I watched the debate, and that's the hot topic. And I said, no, I don't watch the debate, whatever the case might be. And we went on a nice conversation, like what's going on? And yes, what can we say about yesterday's debate? From what I hear, it was a shit show. And well, how can I say it to you? That's America to you, and that's what America's is finest. But this is my thing, is that who can I put this on in regards to what's going on and why these two candidates? So basically, it's one of those things where how'd they get over here at the same time as the voters? And this individual, she described herself as a Democrat, longtime Democrat. And what she was basically telling me is that yesterday's watching the debate, she was like, this is not the same party. This is sad. This is not the same party that it used to be. And I might have agreed at one point, perhaps the Democratic Party and the Republican Party have different philosophies and policies. But I'm one to argue that both parties, the hand that watches the other party, they both the same. But I happen to be like, okay, but people will look at me like, no, but they're different. And what I'm saying is this, there are certain things that these two parties will get together. And when it comes to war, oh my goodness, because for some reason, money is what make war, or war, whatever it is. But it's crazy interesting what's going on in regards to that, because I'm hearing online, I'm hearing it everywhere, I'm hearing it from people how shit show it is. But hey, listen, it's up to you. And this is what I'm saying. Maybe this country and people who vote for the Democrat and Republican, maybe they need to exercise looking at other candidates. And when I say other candidates, third party independent candidates. Because as long as these candidates have been on the same place in terms of the both Democrat and Republican, the uni party, as I call them, the duopoly, nothing's going to change. It's nothing's going to change. And I'm going to be doing a podcast in the coming months in regards to these two candidates. But for me, I see them as the same in a sense. You know, they're two old white men who maybe cannot remember. One cannot remember. One is sleepy and one is just talking and they don't even know they're talking. They're like, you know, he's sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I'm like, I told people, and I've been telling people for a long time in regards to this. It's like, I'm telling you, when Trump became president or when he was running for president, I started to see that there was something that was going to manifest, ferment, sinister. And I felt it. It's like something that was going to be more sinister as we speak in 2024. Unfortunately, the United States have had a hand sending money to Israel. Unfortunately, basically trying to wipe out the whole Palestine. And we could go, that's another different topic, but it is sad that it happens. Another thing, too, that I've heard through the grapevine is that Jared Kushner, Donald Trump's son-in-law, is making money off this money that's going to Israel via the Democratic administration of the Biden. So it seems like the Democrats and the Trump, they are in the same cahoots forever because of New York City, one of the most liberal places in the United States. 90% Democrat, is where Donald Trump made his money and made his establishment, made his franchise, made his name. And now they seem to be giving the Kushner, the Kush, a little that Israel money there. Because my understanding is that one of the things that have been talked about is that, beachfront properties in Palestine and Gaza. Wow. So I was telling somebody, and I've been telling people, if you look at what's happening over there and the destruction that Israel has done to the Palestine, look for these individuals, Hamas. For all I know, Hamas is probably gone. Maybe two, maybe a couple of rebels. For all I know, I'm just saying. You got these bulldozers, and what is a bulldozer? Bulldozer is it's a truck that basically picks up rubble as if you're doing construction. Like, hello. Wow. So I see, and I feel good because I see how people are kind of in with their eyes seeing what's happening. But I don't want people to be like, oh, okay, you know what? But I'm still going to vote Republican or I'm still going to vote Democrat. All I'm saying is this. I don't trust much the process in terms of the electoral process here in the United States. And to me, there's a lot of, pro-Israel lobbying money on both sides of the aisle. And what are we going to do? So we're going to put candidates or we're going to vote for people that's going to give money to Israel, 30 billion, 40 billion. And for what? To exterminate Palestine? I mean, again, that's my view on how I see it. I understand that some people might see it different. But again, what you know in the news is what these mainstream news is telling you, but there's more sinister than that. And if you see Jared Kushner, the Kush, making some of his money, looking forward to invest in real estate over there in the land that was occupied by Palestine, or that 3 or 4 years from now, let's say Biden got reelected, we might not know there's no more Palestine people. There's no more quote unquote Palestine. It's just Israel, and right there with a beachfront where there were people that at one point were living there, Palestinian. Supposedly there's going to be another debate next week or whatever the case might be. From what I hear, there are a lot of Democrats who feel that Biden should step down as president. But the fear would be that if they bring somebody else, that Trump is going to win easily. And whatever Trump is going on with his legal woes or whatever, perhaps maybe there's a small chance something legally might happen. I don't know. But it doesn't look promising in the United States. And that's on you. And I'll keep warning people about this. And I warn people about, what Malcolm X said. And hey, listen, we have to open our eyes. We have to open our minds on what's going on. The politicians that are running this country are a lot of clowns. And they basically become parrots. And they just parrots of these corporations. Let's say if I was to have a banana company and you eat that banana and I say it's a natural banana, quote unquote, but it's not, I'm going to pay you, politician, I'm going to give you money to pass a law that banana should be sold every corner, even though it's not a good banana, it has poison, but you're going to pass that law because I gave you money. And a lot of these politicians, they just basically being bought out. So I tell people, open your eyes. What you see, it's not what you're really seeing. It's just a mirage or some illusion that they're giving you, that there's two political parties, there's two political candidates that are actually fighting for the best of you. No, they're not. Like I said, when it comes to Donald J. Trump running for the Republican Party, he's a New York City guy. He has made money under the Democrat. He donated money to the Democratic Party, and what does he get in return? He loses, but his son-in-law is getting that paper bag. Getting that cash, as they say, Joe. Wow. Wow. I'm over here doing this podcast outside, and I got like a little dry throat because of the trees that's here. It feels good, but I'm just saying the little dust, whatever it is that's going on. So I'm telling you, and it's we in a sense that we need to tell ourselves, how can we wake up and say enough is enough? Well, basically don't vote and tell people how you feel. If you don't trust, but if you don't vote, then this guy is going to win on this guy. So what? I mean, at the end of the day, the winner of the presidential elections is the candidate who has the most pro-Israel money that's been sent or donated. So just wake up and open your eyes, everybody. And the way I feel is like, hey, listen, I'm going to be doing a podcast pretty soon, like I said, in regards to the candidates that's out there, including Green Party, Jill Stein, Cornel West, and some of the other independent, Karina Cruz, and all that, Claudia Cruz, all that. We doing it, we talking, and we doing something different. Because like I said, America, what you got yesterday is what you always have had for a long time. It's just that now it seems that it has gotten worse. But let's make it happen. Doing this little podcast on the go. Please feel free to subscribe. If you like this, comment, all that, share. Because you already know. Deconstructing for life. We doing it. I'm out of here. Peace.